Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is Adrian. Thank you so much for joining me today. And today we're going to be looking at Total War Warhammer. They just released their first huge patch yesterday. I should have uploaded a video then, but I'm actually going to go ahead and do it today. This is update 1. I believe they were planning this patch for quite a while. A lot of people were insinuating things about it. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the patch notes. It's about 2 gigs in size, so hopefully most of you guys have downloaded it by now, but it's kind of big. So it was designed to add polish, increase stability, tweak AI behavior, and address some known gameplay issues. I actually didn't find all that much that was wrong with Warhammer. In my time that I've played it about 30 hours or so. I haven't seen that much that needed tweaking and patching and balancing, but I guess they have received some feedback from the community. So we're going to check out some of the things that they've changed here. First one is that they added their first free LC content, the Blood Knights Shock Cavalry for the Vampire counts. That's cool. New units all the time. That's pretty nice. They're tier 5 Shock Cavalry. So that's cool. Hero balance changes. AI controlled heroes now receive half the amount of XP that the player would following an action. So that's nice. I haven't encountered this problem actually. Enemy heroes were super high level is what I've noticed. A lot of their agents were really high level agents. They would always be messing with you, and it actually got to the point to be really, really annoying. So it's nice that they've actually added this in. AI controlled heroes now receive half the amount of XP. That's pretty cool. Just helps even the odds a little bit. Let's see here. Reduced AI controlled hero success chance on easy and normal. That's pretty cool. I've been playing on normal for most of my games so far. We're going to move to hard after our current campaign, so that should be interesting. Let's see here. Hero actions that damage the entire target army cause significantly less damage. This is a big one. This was actually affecting me quite a bit. I noticed that the AI would do this a lot, is they would ravage armies and you would just take significant losses. It was super, super annoying. I'm glad they added that in. That's kind of nice. Let's see. Spell ability and effect changes. I don't know a lot about these because I don't actually use direct damage spells all that much. So I just wanted to take a look at some of the big ones here. This one's in particular is kind of interesting. In multiplayer, all players will now begin battle with the same but randomly determined starting wins in Magic. That's kind of cool. I think they might have had a problem with balance before, so that's kind of nice. Evens up the playing field. Let's see here. Movement charge speed abilities now have longer durations. That's pretty nice. Update to lightning, so it now damages buildings. Pretty cool. Satchel charges should no longer explode in the air. Okay, I haven't really had much of a experience with that, but okay. Let's see here. Anything else? Friendly AI present on the battlefield will no longer assume control of units that the player has spawned with abilities such as Raise Dead. Okay, I didn't actually know that must have been a problem. Let's see. Units for the first balance pass. First balance pass. So Bretonia, their Grail Knights have increased hit points, charge bonus, and then they get a reduction of damage. Armor piercing damage went up. That's pretty cool. This is their leader, Leon Lancour on Becquet. His melee attack was increased. Trebuchet is a smaller hitbox versus projectiles. That's pretty nice. Men-at-Arms and Spearmen at Arms have reduced armor. So that's nice too. Let's see. How about the Chaos Warriors? Chariots are just cheaper. Chaos Spawn. They have smaller hitbox versus projectiles. All the Chosen had their damage or their armor increased. Chosen with Halberds had their bonus to large increased. Dragons are better at armor, hit points, and melee attack. Just a general buff. Ogres. Looks like they got buffed on all of these here. Forsaken looks have been nerfed pretty bad. Their speed and their charge bonus is up higher though. That's kind of nice. Hell Cannons rebalance projectile properties for greater effectiveness. That's interesting because I've heard the Hell Cannons are super overpowered, so that's kind of interesting. All Chaos Knights have been buffed, so that's nice. Knights with Lances have their damage decreased, but their armor piercing damage is better. Marauder Horsemen, this is a change that I don't exactly like, is Marauder Horsemen were buffed with their damage, reload speed, and accuracy. I thought they were overpowered currently, but okay, I'll go with that. I thought they were overpowered myself. You could build a huge army of Marauder Horsemen and you can just go to town. So we'll see how balanced that really is, to be honest. Sorcerer Lords have been buffed. Let's see, Sorcerer Lords with the Lore of Death are cheaper. All Trolls have better damage, which is kind of nice. And then Warhounds are faster, so that's nice. Let's see, what's up with the dwarves? The flame cannon has been buffed. It looks like the gyrocopters have been buffed. Iron drakes with trollhammer torpedoes have been buffed with the damage. Miners with blasting charges, their projectile damage has been decreased. I guess they were a little too powerful. I've seen this in some of the videos. They can take down giants and stuff like that pretty quickly. It's kind of interesting stuff. Looks like the organ gun has increased penetration. Now penetrates troll-sized arm enemies too. That's pretty cool. Slayers have a lower chance of getting knocked down by splash attacks. That's pretty cool. For the Empire, not a lot for them. The Empire Knights and the Reichsguard have better charge bonus, so they should feel heavier. Hellblaster volley guns have better penetration. Demigryph Knights have increased cost, but they're also even better at damaging people. They have a reduced armor piercing damage, though, and they're slower. That's interesting. That's an interesting change. The Griffins are slower, and so are the Steam Tanks. Let's see. For the Greenskins, we have the Goblin Big Boss. Looks like he's been buffed all around. Yeah, damage, melee attack, melee defense, and he's cheaper. So there's no negatives there. Trolls are better. Wolf Chariots are buffed all around. Goblin Bow units, they've been reduced in damage. So now you're definitely going to want to prefer Arrow Boys over the Goblin units, I think. Forced Goblin Spider Riders, they've been, looks like debuffed. Yeah, minus hit points, minus armor piercing damage. The Savage Orcs, this is what I love, is that all of their leadership, melee attack, and charge bonus are down. Before, they were pretty damn overpowered if you fought them in battle. Now, it's nice that they've been debuffed a little bit. Hopefully, we'll see these guys playable pretty soon. I'm really hoping that we can play as these guys, the Top Knots, the Savage Orcs. I'm going to love that if they become playable pretty soon. Let's go for the Vampire counts. Banshee now is Terror. That's pretty nice. Makes sense, too. The Black Coach has been buffed all around. Looks like the Black Knights, they all have better charge bonus, so they should feel heavier. Let's see, what's up with these rates? Rebalance for higher physical resistance, pretty nice. What about the Crypt Horrors? Crypt Horrors, looks like they've been debuffed. Speed, damage, and armor gone down. Terrorgeists, they're slower. Let's see, Battle AI. A lot of this has to do with sieging. I guess sieges, the AI did not handle sieges very well, so now they should. Increase the width of the walls. The siege AI will attempt to defend. Improve their selection. Improve the unit selection. Let's see, improve the positioning. This one's a big one. Updated the Vampire Counts army templates for the AI to improve army quality. Before, I've heard complaints that Vampire Counts were really easy to defeat. They usually had low tier armies. Hopefully this will change that up, I guess. Let's see, what's up with the campaign AI? Diplomatic treacheries have a bigger impact on the player's reliability, so that's nice, right? Campaign AI is now less likely to offer money and is more likely to align with people. I haven't had a problem with that myself. I've actually usually found it pretty easy to have alliances, but okay, if they changed it, that's what it is. The AI is a bit more cautious when intercepting enemy armies, and they're less inclined to start chasing the Chaos player around the map. This was a huge problem, actually, to be honest. Let's see. Change the late game Age of Peace AI behavior to make AI factions more aggressive and unreliable. So after Chaos comes around and you guys start fighting, the AI should be less likely to be peaceful and passive towards you. They should hopefully try and start attacking and turning against one another once Chaos comes about, right? Multiplayer, I haven't experimented a lot. They've added 5 new maps, which is cool. They've rebalanced. Yep, that's right. They rebalanced everything for multiplayer. Let's see, anything else that's huge here? Not that I can see. They do have a lot of campaign changes. I'm not sure if I'm going to go through all of these. The auto resolver now deals less damage. Let's see here. Diplomatic attitudes are no longer changed by opening and closing the diplomacy menu. I think it's just a bug. I haven't noticed that myself. They fixed some issues here. Let's see. I guess they improved the legibility of event text. That's kind of nice. I haven't had a problem myself, but hopefully for other people, you know, that's a welcome change. This is interesting. I've never experienced this myself, but when joining a war through diplomacy, the player's greenskin WOG faction will now also join the war. I've never had a problem with that, but I guess other people have. When a lord is wounded, the banners they own are now removed from the units they are assigned to. That makes pretty good sense, right? Let's see. Campaign difficulty text when hard or higher is now colored red. That's pretty nice. Reduce the great power penalty for late game campaign AI personalities. Okay. Let's see here. Mork is now considerably morkier. That's pretty funny. Let's see. The non-unique building for artillery recruitment will now impart an experience bonus when artillery is recruited from the global pool. That's pretty cool. Usually it was only local. Now it's actually global. So that's nice. Let's see here. Anything else that's huge? I don't know. I don't think so. Color-coded vigor state text on unit tooltips in battle. That's nice. I think that's if you have, like, you know, tired troops, it's going to be red to let you know they're tired versus just, like, say, white. AI-controlled Chaos Warriors race will no longer be able to offer accept peace once war has been declared. Okay. Vampire Corruption payload that has negative effects on the player now is red text instead of green. Okay. Let's see. Dwarves are now less likely to get the likes greenskins trait, and the trait will never trigger on dwarf faction leaders. Okay. Let's see. A lot of followers have been tweaked. Slayers now take 1 turn to recruit instead of 2. Alrighty. Let's see. Norskins now correctly suffer attrition when in areas of high vampire corruption. Oh, this is interesting. Added a new random incident that may respawn the Savage Orc Skull Takers or Top Knots tribes if they are destroyed. That's pretty cool. I'm actually going to be experiencing this in my own greenskin faction, so that's nice to know. Let's see. Reduce the number of factions the player needs to be at war with to complete the chapter objectives in the Vampire and Chaos campaigns. That's pretty nice as well. It's a welcome change. This is an interesting one. Followers will no longer be lost after a certain number of turns. I have experienced this myself. This was weird. I didn't actually know that after a certain amount of turns they would disappear. So that's not going to happen anymore. So that's nice. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else here? Event messages. Nah, it's not that important. Random instance. Let's see. Rivers now blend into the sea better at campaign maps. Okay. Manfred von Karstein. Goblins are now more ticklish. I'm not entirely sure what that means. They're hinting at something though. Maybe an inside joke that I don't get. Battles in the Chaos Waste are now assigned a valid battle name. I haven't experienced that myself, so I'm not sure if it's huge. Let's see. Anything else that's really huge? I'm not seeing much, to be honest. They have some general battle fixes. I think these are more about tweaks and animations and stuff like that. So I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description so you guys can check that out for yourselves. I don't think these are huge changes. Let's see. Units may now taunt and cheer during quest battle speeches. That's kind of nice. Steam taken destroyed. The turret no longer remains. Okay. Improved how decals smeal over props on the battlefield. I'm assuming that's because of the blood and gore pack, so that's kind of nice. Wow, you've come so far. Don't give up now. Yeah, God, CA. They got some funny writers. Anything else? Anything huge? I don't see much. Gork is now appreciably gorkier. Alrighty. Mork or Gork. Long shadows on battlefields are now displayed better. Yeah, so then these are technical changes, right? Hopefully they improve some performance issues and stuff like that for people. I haven't experienced much myself, but you know, if other people have, that's cool. Alrighty. So yeah, that's just about it, guys. That's the patch notes right there. Hopefully we'll have some fun with the new campaigns that we're going to be doing, the new battles, and some of these new features. So I hope to see you guys real soon. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys real soon. Thank you so much.